Hey guys, quick, just a quick little blog. I'm here at the gym and talk about some of the goings on. This is gonna be related to martial arts and fitness. This isn't gonna be my ranting blog, so if there's kids around, you guys can keep them around. Usually my blog's on pitmastersblog.com. No kids, please. And anyway, okay, so let's talk about a couple things. First of all, let's go back last weekend. UFC 158, great fights, and great talent, which made for great fights and not so great fights. First, we got Kamosi, Dreamy Eyes. And if you're going to fight Chris Kamosi, any of you guys from now on, any of you 85ers out there, if there's a stare down, don't look into his eyes, okay? Because he has mesmerizing eyes, and he will take the life out of you, okay? If you stare into those dreamy eyes, and you'll probably fall in love with him, and you won't want to punch him. That's part of his strategy, FYI, okay? Kamosi. Sorry, Nick Ring, you had to find that out the hard way. Anyway, that was a really good fight, man. That was crazy strategy by Nick Ring. Kept his hands down, but he has such good head movement. He didn't really get hurt that much until later in the fight where he started wearing down a little bit. He couldn't move his head quite as fast. He did take some punishment, but it was a really good fight. Then we had Nate Marquardt against Jake, and that was a really good fight. Ended in a knockout. He got caught. It could have happened either way, but that was a brutal fight. Then we had Johnny Hendricks against Carlos Condit. I mean, that was a brutal war. It just proved how hard that wrestling Johnny Hendricks must hit. He is a lot like Dan Henderson. Just the fact that he's a wrestler by trade, that's his first language, wrestling. But he hits so hard, that's what you watch out for. But then all of a sudden you gotta watch out for the takedowns. Then he takes you down. Then he punches you. It must be crazy fighting him. You gotta seriously multitask. I mean, are you gonna get taken down? Oh shit! There's the left hand. So it must be not fun. But Carlos Condit did a great job. He showed not only just crazy conditioning, crazy heart, crazy skills. I mean, it was a really, really, really close fight. Johnny Hendricks won a decision. And then we had George St. Pierre, Nick Diaz, two great talents. But instead of like the Johnny Hendricks and Carlos Condit, whose great skill made them have an explosive fight of the night fight, George St. Pierre and Nick Diaz, their great skills kind of nullified each other. And it wasn't the greatest fight you'll ever want to watch. But they're just so good. I mean, it's like, they were killing each other's game. So, not the greatest fight to watch, but it was a very skilled, technical fight. But anyway, so that's all I got to say about that. Okay, let's touch real quick on the whole steroid, TRT, steroids, I don't know, anabolic, whatever they use now. It's always been in the game a little bit, but never like now. I mean, now it's like accepted. If you get a doctor's note for TRT, I mean, how many young men out there actually have hypotestosterone? I mean, how many guys out there have low testosterone? I mean, I'm not judging them because, I mean, they're fighting in the toughest sport in the world. I mean, they want to get any edge they can. And they find a doctor that says it's low, or maybe they took steroids in the past, so it's lowered it naturally, and that's the only way I can think that so many young men have actually low testosterone is if they took it before, and then your body doesn't produce as much. But it's just crazy now that you just go to a doctor, pay him off, and he says, yeah, my guy's low testosterone. I'm having a hard time with it, but like I said, I'm not judging because it is the hardest sport in the world, and I can see where you want to get any edge you can. But I don't believe that there is such a disproportionate amount of young, healthy, alpha male testosterone ridden fighters that all of a sudden they're coming up with doctor's notes saying, yeah, my guy has low testosterone. So they're either paying off some doctor or making up something, or they've taken testosterone before, or maybe they have Klinefelters. I mean, I don't think so, but I mean, I happen to be a registered nurse, so I mean, I know about Klinefelters, not personally though. Well, there was that one guy in Hawaii back in '77. His name was Portia. Her name, I called her her. It was actually a guy named Fred from Kauai. We dated for a little while. Anyway, that's a long story, and let's not even talk about that. But so, I mean, my take on it is, number one, I don't believe that there's so many men, young, healthy, athletic men in the UFC or MMA that actually legitimately have low testosterone and need to have TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. I think they're either have abused steroids in the past, so their body doesn't produce as much, or they've gotten some shady doc to sign something that says they do. But with that said, I'm not judging any of them because, like I said, it's the toughest sport in the world, and I don't blame anyone for trying to get any kind of advantage they can get. Okay, that's all I'm saying about that. Okay, so let's shift gears now and let's talk quickly about training. My training tip. My training tip this week is go for mental toughness. Okay, set the workout. Okay, whatever it is, run a 5K, do do 200 push-ups, 200 squats, and 200 sit-ups for time. Hit the bag 1,000 times as hard as you can, then kick it 100 times as hard as you can for time. Whatever that workout is, set a really difficult but measurable workout, like running 5K, rowing 2 miles. Just set a hard workout, do a 200 push-ups, 200 squats, 200 sit-ups for time, and finish it. And in the middle, when it starts hurting physically and emotionally. For me, I start crying, but let's not talk about that, and do not tell anyone. Okay? Push through it. Push through the pain and finish the workout. Okay? Unless you're having chest pain or seizures, then you can stop. But push through the workout, and when you're done, celebrate. Push through the pain, finish the workout. This week, go for mental toughness. No matter how hard it gets, finish the workout and be proud of yourself. All right? Talk to you later.